Hi, Tim Roy for Warriors.com. We're talking with Brandon Jennings, who's just completed his workout. So, first question has to be, how did it go?
Went real well. It was real competitive. The guys went hard today. It was a lot of 3-on-3 situations, full court, and I got to play a little bit today. So I'm happy about that.
Always fun to get a good run. Now, were you matched up with Johnny Flynn at all?
Yes, I was matched up with him the whole workout. It was real intense. It was a good workout.
So, who won?
It was kind of even. He won some games, we won some games.
Tell me a little bit about the workout situation. How do you put maybe some of the nerves aside to relax and play your best?
My main thing is just go out and play. This is something I love to do. So, I've been doing this since I was little. So I just go out there and play basketball.
Nothing but publicity about what you did. Going over to Italy. Tell me about that experience for you.
The experience in Italy was great, on and off the court. I learned a whole lot about life, really. Because we don't know how good we have it until, you step out of your comfort zone and see, different things in life. Playing-wise, it was great. I got to play against grown men every day. The challenges up and down were good for me. I thought I handled it pretty well.
What kind of life lessons did you learn there?
Life lessons that I've learned, just as far as on the basketball court, it's a job and you have to bring it every day. And as far as being a man, you got to learn how to take care of your responsibilities.
Now, you went over there, you actually, a couple times, a couple of DMPs over there. Always hard to experience that for the first time. Is that part of the deal, though?
Yeah, it was part of the deal. It was tough for me. It was a little frustrating, but I got through it. A lot of people thought, I was just going to come home and, just give up, but I just kept grinding and just kept working hard.
What part of your game do you think improved in Italy?
Actually, just learning, just understanding the pro game, the pick and roll game, and my defensive game.
Tell me a little bit about the movie gunning for that #1 spot. Is it going to be fun to be reunited with some of those guys?
Yes, yeah, it will. I was just talking about the guy that ran the event. Hopefully we have an alumni game in like 10 years from now. That would be really cool.
Guys like Michael Beasley and Kevin Love, Anthony Randolph, of course, with the Warriors?
Yes.
Okay. What was that like?
That was real fun. Actually, the first year, me and Kevin, we were dominating the whole game. Even though we lost, they came back and beat us. But it was a fun experience just being out with all those pros, actually, yeah.
A lot of smaller type point guards did very well in the postseason this year in the NBA. Where do you see yourself fitting in?
A lot of people are comparing me to, Kenny Anderson. But I like Rondo's game a lot. I've been watching Rondo a lot this year, especially in the playoffs. Even though he doesn't shoot it well, he still runs the team, and he's that pure point guard that everybody's looking for.
Now, as far as the Warriors, tell me a little bit about your experience here today.
Well, my experience here today was great. I got to meet Don Nelson, met up with the GM, met up with the assistant coaches, the trainers, and everybody. So, everybody seems real cool. And, just working out here feels good.
Down to 14 days now. How you going to handle it?
I haven't really been thinking about the draft. I'm just trying to get all these workouts over with and just get settled with the team. I try not to think about it too much. When you think about it too much, your mind just goes crazy. So I'm just staying focused on one thing. It's just all these workouts, and you'll see me June 25th at the draft.
And how many more workouts do you have?
I have about I want to say 4 or 5.
Well, best of luck with the workouts. Welcome to the NBA, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We're talking with Johnny Flynn, the guard from Syracuse, who worked out here today. How did the workout go?
I think it went really well. It was competitive. We really got after it. Just the main thing, I think we just all play hard. I think that's what they want to look for. If you're playing hard and finishing out drill strong, and I think we really did that, and we really competed today.
Now, of course, you're going head-to-head with Brandon Jennings. Any kind of a little rivalry going on there today?
Oh, we're all fighting for the same thing. Not just me and Brandon. It's everybody on the court. Everybody throughout the nation is fighting for those slots in the NBA. Those glorified, those fulfilling spots that you always wanted to play in since you was younger. We're all fighting for that. So I think it was a little more to it because we're so high, maybe on Golden State's list. But it was just fun to get out there and play against a talent just like them.
A lot of talented point guards in this year's draft. Where does Johnny Flynn fit in?
Well, I think I'm right there up at the top. It's so hard to list a 1 through whatever point guards is because there's so many of us that are proven, that have done it on each level that they played in, and are competitors. So I think I'm at the top, but you never know what can happen. You know, the draft is so crazy, you never know what can happen.
Jim Boeheim lets his players play a little bit at Syracuse. How do you think that's going to help you translating to the NBA game?
Well, I think that's definitely going to help me. You know, at Syracuse, we ran a lot of pick and rolls. We got the ball up the court. He kind of let me call my own plays and things like that. So I actually learned a lot on the fly. I learned a lot in the 2 years that some people may not have learned in 4 years. But I think the main thing was just running a pick and roll oriented offense that as you look around the NBA that every team runs. I think that really helped me.
Now, as a point guard in the pros, a little bit different. You know, you can kind of dominate the game at the point guard. In the college level, you almost have to be like a facilitator at the pro level.
Well, definitely. You know, at the college level, like you said, Coach Boeheim told me to go out there and shoot. There was sometimes I was passing, he'd pull me out the game and be like, shoot the ball. And I'm like, okay, Coach, whatever you say. So I think that's the big difference. I think, you know, a lot of people see me at Syracuse and ask, what am I, a 1 or a 2? But I think if I would have averaged 10 points a game in college, we won a lot of games. But definitely at the next level, I'm going to definitely show people that I am a facilitator and I love distributing the ball.
Now, you guys play a lot of zone at Syracuse, too, but you have a reputation as being a good defender. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think playing in the USA team for the 2 years I played, a lot of these NBA teams seeing me early, you know, getting up in guys 94 feet and really dictating the game on the defensive end. Sitting in the zone for 2 years, you didn't get to really see that. But even at Syracuse in the practices, we went over man-to-man principles every day in practice. So I don't think I'm too far behind guys that have been playing man-to-man their whole career.
Now, the Big East Conference had a great year last year. A lot of people say it was the best conference last year. You got to play in a tournament game against UConn, that no matter what happens from here on out, that's going to be a great memory. What, 6 overtimes?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that game. What do you remember about that game?
I remember it was about 10 hours long. I know it was the longest, the most tiring game I ever played in, but no, it was just great. You know, it was fun because both teams knew they were playing in a historic game. You know, not only did we want to win, we knew that we were making history that night, and it made it all the better that we were out there competing and knowing that we were in a historic game.
Tell me about coming out after 2 years. What was the decision-making process for you?
Well, it definitely was a tough decision, probably the hardest decision in my life. I remember growing up looking at guys and being like, man, why wouldn't he just go to the NBA, or why is he even thinking about going to the NBA? But, you know, when you're in the driver's seat and you have to make that decision, you know, it's the toughest decision. But I thought, you know, I did what I had to do in 2 years at Syracuse, and I was ready to make that next step and play in the best league.
What about the Warriors? What do you know about the Warriors, and what was your experience here today?
Well, I know the Warriors is a young team, a great young nucleus of players. You got Montez, you got Morrow, you got Steven Jackson, Anthony Randolph. You know, a team that likes to get up and down the court. So I think, you know, that really fits my style of play, and any point guard that loves to play up-tempo. And I think I could really fit into a system like this and do well.
Now, you know about the fans here.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I remember watching the series about 2 years ago in the playoff series when they beat Dallas, and it was the yellow shirts, the We Believe shirt. It was so loud in there and everything. And I heard it's just a great atmosphere, a great fan base, and a great community for basketball.
I hope you get to experience that because Oracle Arena really rocks. But if you come to the Warriors, I got to tell you that the worst winter we get here is a rainstorm. Are you prepared for that?
Oh man, I think I could deal with that a little bit. Coming from upstate where you get 30 feet of snow in 2 days, you know, I think I can deal with a little few showers here and there. I think I might be able to adjust to that pretty well.
I think you can make that transition. Johnny, thanks for the conversation and best of luck. Welcome to the NBA.
All right, thank you so much.